Hello and welcome to myTRIAList. Today we'd like to provide an overview of the INSIGHT clinical trial. This study aims to compare two study medications for people with advanced gastrointestinal stromal tumors or GIST who have certain genetic changes or mutations and have already progressed on a medicine called imatinib.
Could you explain what GIST is?
GISTs belong to a group of cancers called sarcomas and are usually found in the stomach or small intestine. GISTs are thought to originate from the interstitial cells of Cajal, which are specialized cells in the digestive tract that play a role in regulating gut motility. GIST is commonly driven by specific changes in a gene called KIT. These changes in KIT can cause cancer cell growth. This trial focuses on patients whose GIST tumors arise due to specific changes in the KIT gene.
I'm Nita Samaya. I'm a sarcoma medical oncologist working at MD Anderson Cancer Center in Houston, Texas. I'm also the chair of the Department of Sarcoma Medical Oncology. As a sarcoma oncologist, I have a special interest in treating gastrointestinal stromal tumor patients. And this is one of the first studies where we're really doing more of precision oncology and choosing drugs or testing drugs to look for all specific mutations and how one drug might work against the other.
What is the KIT gene?
The KIT gene is a part of your DNA that gives instructions for making a protein called KIT, that is, a tyrosine kinase expressed on the membrane of the cell. This protein is important because it helps certain cells grow and work properly. Think of the KIT gene as a blueprint for building a machine that helps cells talk to each other and grow. When changes or mutations occur in KIT, this can cause constant activation, which may lead to cancer cell development and growth.
What is the medicine being studied in this trial?
Ripretinib is a type of medication called a tyrosine kinase inhibitor that is designed to target mutations in KIT that contribute to the growth of GIST. Ripretinib is approved by the United States Food and Drug Administration for the treatment of adult patients with advanced GIST who have received prior treatment with three or more kinase inhibitor medicines, including imatinib. In this study, ripretinib is an investigational drug, which means that it has not been approved by regulatory agencies for this specific use in second-line treatment.
What is the goal of this study?
The goal of this study is to learn about the safety of ripretinib and how well it works against GIST as compared to sunitinib, the standard second-line treatment, in patients with a specific KIT mutation and whose cancer has progressed while receiving imatinib. This study aims to determine whether this personalized treatment approach in the second-line advanced GIST setting can be used in patients with specific mutations in KIT.
This trial is unique because it's the first time we are sequencing tyrosine kinase inhibitors in the treatment of GIST based on their mutation profile and specifically their secondary mutations that we call their resistance mutations to imatinib.
Can you tell me how this study is set up?
As a first step in the study, patients will receive circulating tumor DNA, ctDNA, testing to find out if they have the eligible GIST mutation type of KIT exon 11 and either a 17 and or 18 mutation. This ctDNA test is a blood test. The study doctor will then review additional participation criteria with eligible patients to determine if they qualify for the study. This is a randomized trial, meaning that participants will be randomly assigned to one of two groups. One group will receive ripretinib, taken by mouth as a tablet once daily. The other group will receive sunitinib, also taken by mouth once daily, on a schedule of 4 weeks on treatment, followed by 2 weeks off. If you are receiving sunitinib and your cancer progresses, you will have the option to switch to receive ripretinib treatment.
Once you start off with your cycle 1, day 1, which is the first time you start taking the medication, from then on, your subsequent cycles are pretty much, and your visits are pretty much laid out with the help of your research coordinator at the center you're participating in. And the patients are able to plan ahead quite well.
Who can take part in this study?
To join, you must be at least 18 years old and diagnosed with GIST and have a specific KIT mutation, KIT exon 11 plus 17 and/or 18. Your GIST must also have progressed after treatment with the medication imatinib. Additionally, you must be willing and able to follow the study's directions and restrictions. There are additional eligibility criteria to participate. For a complete list of eligibility criteria, please visit https://clinicaltrials.gov/study/NCT 057341005.
I usually tell patients, a clinical trial, for the patients who are on a clinical trial, they have the advantage of not only your clinical team, but also this research coordinator who is, in close contact with you all through the study, making sure your questions are answered, your visits are scheduled appropriately, and any questions or concerns they have multiple ways to get that addressed.
We hope this video helped you learn more about the Insight Study. Check out the Insight Study page on myTRIAList, where you can find the study contact in case you have questions or want to find out if you qualify for the study. This video was sponsored by Deciphera, the trial sponsor. Visit the myTRIAList trial finder at mytrialist.org to find potential trials for you.